Who wins when the biggest, deadliest Yautja and Xenomorph forms go head to head? The Assassin Predator versus the Alien Queen. In the red corner we have Assassin. From the movie The Predator, Assassin is the product of a tribe of research caste Yautja. He was made by combining his Yautja DNA with that of many different species, increasing his size and strength. He also has digitigrade legs for increased speed and mobility, implanted vision modes, and an exoskeleton he can activate at will. Assassin stands 11 feet in height with beige skin which turns grey when his armour is activated, and black dreadlocks. For weaponry, Assassin has a wrist-mounted version of the plasma caster and a large single wrist blade which can be fired out and has a wire attached, allowing him to recall it after firing or use it as a snare. The Assassin is thought to be a bad blood as he is a genetic hybrid and is seen killing another Yautja. His mission was to destroy the fugitive Predator ship called the Ark and recover the Predator killer suit. Strengths. The Assassin Predator is more intelligent than the Queen and possesses ranged weapons. It is also more agile and can climb up trees and other structures. Weaknesses. The Assassin is smaller and not as strong as the Queen, and is weaker in a melee fight. And in the blue corner we have the Alien Queen. Standing at over 4 meters in height, the Queen is one of the largest forms of the species Xenomorph XX121. A Queen serves as the mother and leader of a Xenomorph hive, and are one of the strongest and most intelligent castes. Upon first inspection, they resemble an enlarged warrior, but where their appearance differs from those of the smaller variants is their body posture, which is more like that of a theropod dinosaur, and a pair of extra arms growing from their chest, along with a huge head crest which extends rearwards from the skull. The Queen comes from the royal strain rather than the hybrid strain, and its embryo is carried inside a royal facehugger. Once it has reached maturity, it will begin the creation of a hive, where it will attach itself to an egg sac and asexually produce xenomorph eggs known as ovomorphs. The Queens are capable of engaging in combat and are devastating opponents, but such an event is a rare occurrence and often a last resort if the hive itself is threatened. For weaponry, the Queen has talons, an inner jaw and a huge bladed tail spike, and for defense they are equipped with an incredibly hard carapace and the Xenomorph's trademark acidic blood. Strengths. The Xenomorph Queen is far larger and stronger than the Assassin Predator. It is also better equipped for melee fighting. Weaknesses. The Queen lacks any ranged attacks and is too large to traverse vertical structures. While smart by Xenomorph standards, is not as intelligent as a Yautja, but it is not unknown for Xenomorphs to outwit predators. The Assassin and the Queen face off against one another. The Assassin roars at the Queen and the Queen hisses back. The Queen approaches the Yautja, but instead of a suicidal head-on fight, the Assassin instead orders his 2 hounds to attack, then cloaks, turns and retreats. The 2 predator dogs howl at the towering Xenomorph and charge. They close the gap and both lunge at the Queen, but she effortlessly bats them both away, taking them instantly out of the fight. The Queen then searches around for the Assassin, trying to find him. Out of the bushes to the side, the Assassin decloaks and shoots his wrist blade at the Queen, then raises his other hand and fires his plasma caster, which blows part of the Queen's crest off, stunning her for a second. She screeches out and the Assassin cloaks and flees again. She follows the scent left behind and begins to track where he went. She ends up at the base of a tree where the Assassin is hiding, but he then jumps down onto her and begins to hit her and slash her with his wrist blade. The Queen throws him off and lunges at him, but he is too fast and repeats his hit and run tactic, cloaking and fleeing up a tree again. The Assassin repeats the same attack again and again, but this time she manages to claw at him as she tosses him off of her, injuring the Predator slightly. She once again follows his scent to another tree, but this time she slams her body against it, shaking the whole thing, causing the Assassin to lose his balance and he comes crashing down to the ground. As he gets up, the Queen swings her tail, knocking him flying, then stabs, impaling him, and lifts him up off the ground to deliver a head bite. The win goes to the Queen. So while the Assassin Predator held the advantage of speed, agility and intelligence, it was the Queen's overwhelming strength and size coupled with her cunning that won the battle. I felt like the win would go to the Queen, as an alien Queen is just so massive and powerful compared to a single Yautja, even a genetically enhanced one like the Assassin. Maybe if he had more weapons I may have gone with the Predator, but I thought in this battle the Queen would win. Make sure to check out my other versus videos, of which I have an entire playlist of them, featuring versus battles from different aliens and predators along with other sci-fi creatures. Make sure to leave a like on this video for the time it took me to make it, and I'll see you in the next one.